Good morning. It's Tuesday, March 21st, and we are here in the North Hall at ProMat 2023. A lot of robot companies in the North Hall, so I'm really excited about going out and seeing this. The show floor hasn't opened yet. It's going to open in about 20 minutes. The folks are all queued up over there. We're going to have an action-packed day, including the session at 4:15 on what's possible in the future of warehouses in the Robot Theater, which is just over my shoulder in the back. Let's have some fun today. This is Dave Northup at OTTO, and they've got some exciting product announcements here that we're going to take a look at. But Dave, before we do that, tell me a little bit about the background of OTTO. I know you're Canadian-based.
Yeah, so ClearPath is still the parent company of OTTO Motors. We have a research and academic division that goes by the ClearPath name, and OTTO is our industrial division. We actually just launched a platform yesterday at the show. This is the OTTO 600 here. It's shown here that are sort of the small and the large. This is the new medium size, and this is a really size optimized platform. We designed it so that it's very compact, allowing us to take payloads up to 600 kilograms through very narrow aisleways and in dense environments where many of our customers are looking to deploy autonomy. So the OTTO Lifter is an autonomous forklift that's 1,200 kilogram payload capacity, but uses still the same core AMR technology as our other platforms.
This is really impressive. What kind of customers use this technology?
Yeah, we have a good variety of customers, honestly. We have Toyota in the automotive space, GE,
okay,
and Hershey Company are all some of our bigger customers. In fact, over 70% of our customers are Fortune 500s.
Oh wow, so impressive. That's fantastic. Hey David, I really appreciate your time and enjoy the show.
Yeah,
good luck.
Thank you.
Folks, we're in the KAHA Robotics booth, and I'm with Barkay. He's the general manager for the United States for KAHA. And Avi, tell me, what should we know about KAHA? Have you introduced any new things here?
So thank you for visiting our booth. KAHA is a picking optimization engine. We've designed a near real-time multi-tier optimization engine. It allows you to essentially do what you're doing in a given time in your warehouse, albeit much, much more efficiently. So every few seconds, we take a holistic view of your warehouse. Orders and priorities, inventory and locations, bot status, workstation location. We truly take a holistic view and we rank every single bin in the warehouse. Based on that ranking, we then prioritize for picking those bins that will fulfill the most amount of orders on a given day.
So Avi, it sounds like if you want to check out KAHA, a global company based in Israel.
Correct.
And I understand you have sites outside of Israel as well.
Absolutely. So we have 5 locations in the US. We have now a new site in Germany, plus new sites coming up in the very, very near future.
Avi, appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Good luck with the rest of the show.
Thank you.
Everybody, I'm with Paul Wegman, and we're in booth 5546. Paul is with the president of Nova Automation, which integrates Kawasaki robots. Paul, tell me about what we see behind us. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. I'm so glad you asked. This is our MPC-80. It's a mobile palletizing cell. It can also be fixed and anchored, but it comes shipped, ready to install, out of the box, connect air, connect power. You're operational typically within about half a day's work. The HMI has a pallet builder software on there where you can quickly change your SKUs, build new patterns, set it up to run any products you need within a very short window. It's a really easy to use tool, easy to use system.
So I'm guessing from the way you said you set your SKUs up, you don't necessarily need to integrate to a WMS or a manufacturing system. It's like standalone?
It can be standalone, or you could integrate to a more advanced system. That's right.
Cool. And there's another cell that you guys are doing over here, which is much bigger, and I guess it's faster. Is that for heavier products?
Sure. This cell over here is a CP180 Kawasaki 4-axis palletizing robot. It's got a heavier payload, it's got longer reach, and right now it's running faster because the safety's set up so it can do that. This cell behind us, it's interactive, right? It's set up in a collaborative mode, so we've got the speed toned down a little bit, so it's safe for the show environment.
Cool. Well, thanks for giving us a quick introduction to what's special about Nova Automation, and have a great show.
Sure. Thank you very much.
We are here in the AutoStore booth, and I'm with John Schechter, Vice President of Business Development. And John, tell me, this is fascinating. I love what we're here. We're walking on a glass floor. The AutoStore robots are moving behind us, underneath us rather. Tell us, what should people know about AutoStore?
Yeah, so this is the first time we've done this so people can get a full top-down view of an AutoStore right at the show. We had an upstairs last year, but we really improved it so that people could see exactly what the robots are doing, how they move, how they dig, and how they really keep bins at the operator's fingertips at ports.
That's great, and I think you're making a big announcement here at ProMat. Tell us what's new at AutoStore.
Yeah, we brought 2 new ports with us to the show. One is a customer pickup port, where people can put it in their retail stores or in a vestibule where people can pick up orders themselves. So for the first time, customers are picking up.
So it's like self-serve. So
like an ATM machine for an order.
Can we see that?
We can go see that right now.
Let's go do it.
So this is our new Fusion port that Carl from our product team has been leading into the field, and we're launching it here at ProMat. This port perfectly fits into our portfolio of workstations, in between the carousel port that's up to 350 bins per hour, up to our fastest port at about 500 bins per hour. This is the first time we're presenting 2 bins and trading back and forth. And we also have ergonomics here where we're tilting the bins to the operator so you can get a little bit more speed when they're doing picking. So this port, this is our most basic port. And we really had retail customers asking us, what if our customers want to come and access their order that's staged inside the AutoStore? And so we designed this to be simple enough for a person that's never worked in a warehouse to be able to use.
John told me I could get some candy. That's why we're spending so much time with AutoStore.
Yeah. So Chris, what kind of candy would you like here? You just
Snickers.
All right, let's get some Snickers. And in our small demo grid here, you'll be able to see the robot jump to action and start to grab the Snickers bin, bring it over. You'll notice this drawer is locked, but as soon as it arrives, there's going to be a blue light, and there could be an interface depending on what the retailer wanted. And now this drawer is available. So Chris, you go ahead and grab your Snickers bar. We designed it to be as simple as a kitchen drawer.
Why couldn't I take 100 Snickers bars?
Well, you can't, because these are free.
It's like an Amazon or DHL pickup locker attached to an AutoStore system.
Correct.
John, that's amazing. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Well, folks, all right. So we've been on the north side of ProMat all day today. Saw a lot of different robot technologies, some great demos, really interested. We still have to check in with Pickle and some of the other folks. One of the highlights for me was the session at the Robotics Theater. A lot of folks came out. Yeah, great session. Thank you, Bill, for joining. Bill talked about drones. We had Susanna Caillou from Crate and Barrel. We had Ron Riggin from ShipHawk. Yeah. We had, who else? Corey Cook from Lockheed Martin. And AutoStore represented by John Schechter, the recently promoted John Schechter.
Congratulations, John.
Yeah, boom. So anyway, we had a lot of fun at that, and tomorrow we'll head back to the south floor, check some things out. Appreciate that. Bill, tell me a little bit more what was in your hand.
So this is a Schechter drone. It's a fully autonomous drone. They're starting to use this in supply chains. It's being used both inside and outside.
Okay, can we see one come up behind us?
We can, yeah. Just have to go stand on the roof.
So you showed me a video on your phone of your son chasing this around, and it can sense how far away, and your son couldn't catch it. It's like a game of catch, which your son will eventually lose until the battery wears out.
Yeah, keep away, right? So it's got optical sensors on the top and the bottom that will sense obstacles and people and avoid them.
Okay, so are people using this technology today in warehouses to do inventory counts, or how does this work?
Yeah, Chris, they are. So people are using a number of different drones. Their Schechter drones are being used. There's a company in Zurich that's using a drone that they've developed themselves.
Okay.
There is
what's that company?
That is Verity. They've developed their own drone. And there's also a company that's using drones from DJI. It's a very large company based out of China.
I see. Okay. And I think I understand that you can compare your pallet expectations. So is this location in reserve empty now? And your WMS thinks, and if you've lost a pallet, you can use the drones to help you find. That is our day today. So we heard from some really interesting folks on the north floor. Tomorrow we're going to focus in a little bit again on the south floor. And like always, folks, if you've got any new technology, some interesting things, if you see something on ProMat 2023, let us know and we'll go check it out, and maybe they'll be part of our video highlight tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Chris.